What's going on, everybody? It's Israel Malone here again with a monthly update for Boston's real estate market. Today we will be looking at March 2023, specifically the sales statistics as well as inventory figures. We've broken this video into timestamps below, so if you'd like to jump to any particular sector, feel free to do so. Let's begin with single-family homes. They did phenomenal last month. There was a total number of 105 new listings for single-family homes, and in that the median price was $979,000, and the average price was $1,644,000. So this is a 72% increase in the amount of listings we saw February to March, with a 15% increase in the median price and a 40% increase in the average price. So these are outstanding numbers. Now, when we look at the sales figures, they also did great. We saw 54 total recorded sales for single-family homes, in that $765,000 for a median price and a $1,099,000 average. That's a 50% increase in the amount of recorded sales, 14% increase in their median price, and just below a 15% increase in their average price. These are excellent numbers. Clearly, there's a lot of buyers still paying a very high price for their homes. Moving on to condominiums. The condominium sector did very good. We have some fantastic news for everyone. Looking at their list side, let's just dive right into it. We saw 631 new listings for condos last month in Boston. Now, in that, the median price was $815,000, and the average price was $1,275,000. So this is a 60% increase in the inventory levels that we saw from February to March. And in those, a 16% drop in the median price and a 5.78% drop in the average price. So excellent news for anyone who's looking to buy a condo this spring. Now, when we look at their sales figures, we become even a little bit more excited. We saw 266 recorded condominium sales last month, and in those, a $729,000 median price with an average price of $1,036,000. Very good, because that's a 54% increase in the amount of recorded sales that we saw, and in those it's an 11% increase in the median price and a 7% increase in the average price. So definitely not struggling at all. Condominiums are doing phenomenal. Last and apparently least is the multifamily sector. Multifamilies did good, recorded sales were good, the inventory levels were also good. It was just, there wasn't as much growth as we saw in the other sectors. So let's just get right into it. We saw a total number of 90 new multifamilies become listed for sale in March, with a median price of $1,375,000 and an average price of $2,210,000. This is a 23% increase in the amount of listings that we saw, but a 54% increase in the median price and a 38% increase in the average price. So clearly, this is a problem for anybody who's looking to get into a multifamily this year. They may be becoming more expensive. So do keep an eye on that. If you don't know, we do have a whole nother series that covers specifically multifamily, so be sure to check that out at your leisure. Now, looking at their sales figures, this is where it's a little bit disheartening right now, because although we saw a total number of 51 new recorded sales for multifamilies with a median price of $960,000 and an average price of $1,148,000, that's a 70% increase in the amount of recorded sales, but only a 2.9% increase in the median price and a 1.86% increase in the average price. So clearly a lot of growth in the amount of recorded sales, although the pricing, apparently, the owners just really want a lot of money for investment properties this year. So we're just gonna have to see how that pans out and see if these sellers get what they are asking for. Time for our year-to-year review, which we do not like doing, because although March was a great month, it did nothing to help us catch up to the craze that we saw in Q1 of last year. However, inventories are not increasing at the rate that we expected them to, which is phenomenal news, because as long as they stay low, that means that the amount of active buyers that are in the market right now don't have many options. So they still have to compete, and you're still seeing a bunch of properties who have multiple offers in their first week or their second week. So it's still a phenomenal time to sell your property, and everything's still looking very, very good. And finally, we will discuss interest rates. Thankfully, we had the Feds increase their rates by only 25 basis points instead of 50 basis points that we were expecting. This caused a pretty good drop in interest rates almost immediately. However, they've been flatlining since then, and we can't say which way that they will go. We hope that they keep on going low, but we do know for a fact that later this year, there should be another Fed increase. So we don't expect them to stay low forever, which means that if you do qualify for a place right now, you should definitely get out there and go get yourself a deal, because places are still selling for under their asking price if you know where to look. And that about wraps up our monthly update for the Boston real estate market in March of 2023. We hope this information helps guide you to make a better decision in your real estate endeavors. And as always, stay tuned to stay informed. We hope to see you guys next time. Happy hunting.